Are you confused about how to market your hardwood floor refinishing business online? Don't know where to start or what really works? Not promoting your business online is like having an unlisted phone number. You might be ready to answer the phone, but no one's calling because they can't find you. In this video, I show you a simple online strategy to dominate the first page of Google so that whenever someone searches for a hardwood floor refinishing company in your market, they find you. In this video, you'll discover the only online marketing strategy you need and step-by-step how to make it work. When someone needs their hardwood floors refinished, they will most often either search online for a hardwood floor refinishing business, or they will ask someone they trust if they know of a good hardwood floor refinishing company. Given enough time, most people will do both. As the owner of a hardwood floor refinishing company, you might be confused about the best way to advertise your business. This is understandable because there is so much conflicting information about the best way to advertise. In this video, I show you a simple strategy for dominating online search. I say it's simple because there are only 4 parts to it. With this strategy, your hardwood floor refinishing business can appear in several places on the first page of Google search results. The more your business appears on page 1, the more credible your business will look and the higher the probability you'll be discovered by the people who need your services. If you use Google to search for a hardwood floor refinishing company in your area, what do you see on page 1? At the top of the page, you'll probably see local service ads, also known as Google Guaranteed ads. These are paid ads, but you only pay per lead. Below the local service ads, you will see Google search ads. If there are no local service ads listed on the page, you'll see Google search ads at the top. These are also paid ads. Unlike the local service ads, you don't pay per lead, you pay when someone clicks on your ad. Both the local service ads and Google search ads can be a bit pricey, but if they are managed well, they can be very profitable for a hardwood floor refinishing business. Below the Google search ads, you will probably see the map section, which typically shows the 3 highest ranking Google business profiles. Below the Google business profiles, you'll find the organic search results. These are websites and directories. Imagine your floor refinishing business appearing on page 1 of Google search results at the top in the local service ads and as a Google search ad. Your Google business profile is ranked at the top of the map section. Your website is also visible on page 1, and so is your Better Business Bureau listing. Quite impressive, isn't it? You can do this. You can dominate page 1 of Google search results in your market. This is the only online marketing strategy you need, and it's where I recommend you focus your marketing efforts and your resources. You can tune out all the noise and confusion about advertising on social media. People don't search social media for hardwood floor refinishing services. They search Google, and this is why this simple strategy for dominating page 1 of Google is so powerful. The first step in implementing this strategy is to build a fully optimized website and a fully optimized Google business profile. These two go together and work in tandem to make your business visible online. It's essential that both your website and Google business profile are thoroughly optimized and maintained. You can't just throw up a website and Google business profile and expect it to rank on page 1. Unless you know how to build and optimize a website and Google business profile, I strongly recommend that you hire a professional. It can be very time-consuming to learn how to do this well and to put it into practice. You have a floor refinishing business to run, and it would probably be more productive of your time to hire a pro to build and manage your website and profile. An optimized website and profile can promote your business around the clock with no additional expense. However, if you're just starting out, it can take months for them to appear on page 1 of Google search results and make the phone ring. Because it can take so long to see results from your website and profile, and because your competitors are constantly trying to outrank your website and profile, You also need paid advertising in the form of local service ads and Google search ads. Start with Google search ads once you have your website and Google Business Profile in place. Unlike a website or Google Business Profile, Google search ads can get your phone ringing quickly with calls from prospective customers. The reason I recommend that you start with Google search ads instead of local service ads is because local service ads have several limitations. First, applying for local service ads is a lengthy, time-consuming process, and not everyone who applies will be accepted. Plus, local service ads are limited to your most immediate market area, and Google controls where and when your ads will appear. On the other hand, Google search ads give you more control over your advertising, which can lead to better results. With Google search ads, you have control over most everything in your ad campaign, from ad design to when and where your ads will appear. You can show your ads when and where you want, greatly expanding your market. This video is part of How to Market a Hardwood Floor Business video series. A full list of all the videos in this series is in the description below.